Hi, hello all. Welcome to the video by PrepB on FMS SOP. So before talking about particularly about FMS SOP, we would firstly like to discuss about SOP in general. Why SOP is required from the perspective of a big school and why you should dedicate your time for SOP as a candidate or as an aspirant, I should say. All right. So firstly, I would divide this SOP thing into three parts. First would be who is the audience for that essay. The audience is primarily a professor for that particular B school, a guest faculty or an industry faculty who probably comes to that B school for certain sessions, and lastly, it could be alumni of that particular B school. Second thing that comes up is that what is the purpose of that particular SOP? So, purpose is very much clear. It is your chance to outshine other candidates. It is your chance to sell your story to the panelists and to uh, talk about who you are as a person to the panelist without even sitting for the particular interview. Keeping these points in mind, now I would like to talk about that what should be the content that should be delivered in that particular SOP. This particular content would be divided into three parts basis on firstly who you are. Firstly, you have to talk about who you are. How you will do that? You will do that by writing a short introduction of yourself. Now, just a basic caveat in that it is very hard to differentiate yourself on basic on the sole introduction of yours. Why I would say that? Because everyone has a name, everyone have done their basic qualifications, and either certain internships or work experience, but some people have that as well, certain extracurriculars. So all of these things combined are sort of very common with each and every aspirant who is sitting for an MBA interview, right? So it is very tough for a candidate to differentiate yourself, but on the contrary side, it is very much important to write your introduction because that is the base that will set up for that particular panelist that who you are in terms of the identity of yours. Understood? Second thing that comes up is that why do you want to do an MBA at that particular stage of your life? Adding to that, what is important is that why do you want to do an MBA at that particular stage of your life from that particular B school? So these both things should be mentioned in your SOP. For example, taking example of FMS, you can write n number of things why you would want to join FMS, but again problem here is that it is very hard to differentiate your answer that why do you want to join FMS, because for any good B school the things that you would want to write is that it provides ample of opportunities for a candidate or a student, I should say. It has a great alumni base, great professors, high multitude of opportunities in terms of exposure, and n number of things that you can write. But let's be honest, all of the candidates applying for that particular college knows these things. These are readily available on internet, so it is very hard to showcase something very differentiating in this particular aspect. So writing why do you want to do an MBA can make a difference in this particular streamline. What you should mention is that, for example, you are at X stage right now. You want to go at a Y stage in your life, and an MBA should be the anchor to achieve that thing. If this is not the story, then probably you would have to think something along these lines, because MBA should not be your end goal. What is the common mistake that most of people do is that in by MBA they write MBA as their end goal. MBA can never be your end goal. It is a education. It is one of the milestone that you would want to achieve to sort of fulfill your long term vision or long term achievement that you would want to keep in your life. Understood? Now the last thing that comes into picture is that why are you the right fit for that particular college? And my friend, this is the most important thing where you can outshine yourself. This is something that would be very much personalized to you. No one can copy. For example, Ramesh from XYZ particular background would have certain experiences that is very much personal to Ramesh. No one can copy them. No one would know about them, right? You can write about your experiences, your work experience, or in your internships, any achievement that you would have, any personal experiences that you would have, that can help you to outshine, that can show your learnings, that can show certain qualities about you, and that can showcase basically what is your personality and how do you depict as a person. If you can do all of these three things well, your SOP is somewhat done. Now, coming to FMS SOP particularly, I get that you have a very short word limit. You can hardly write 150 to 200 words. So it is very important how you divide your word range in these three categories. And please be mindful that the third category that we talked about, why are you a good fit, is the most important. So please dedicate a good chunk of words in that particular category so that you don't miss out an opportunity to outshine in the SO. All right. So at the end, I would want to say that we have already circulated certain sample SOPs in our Telegram channel. And the link for that channel is in the description box. So if you want those free sample SOPs for FMS particularly, you can join our Telegram community. And in the upcoming week, we are also coming up with certain free SOP review sessions. That is free of cost. You just have to join the community and post that you can book a slot and you can have free SOP review session. So if you would want to have these things and like make sure that your SOP looks perfect from each and every aspect that we talked about, please join the Telegram community. The link is given in the description. All the best.